Dark Labs Crack Reloaded. So I started calling this the heavy hitter handyman, and you will see why. But before I get into that, check out the tub, man. Don't they have some of the sickest artwork on the market? Like that 3D textured, like holographic stuff just makes you want to chew on the weights just looking at this thing. So we got the 40-20 thing going on the back. So one full serving, you're getting sodium at 250 milligrams, L-citrulline at 8,000 milligrams, beta-alanine at the standard 3,200 milligrams, L-tyrosine at 1,000 milligrams, hydroprime glycerol powder 65% at 1,000 milligrams, choline bitartrate at 700 milligrams, Aurea genesis at 500 milligrams, beta-PEA at 400 milligrams, theobromine at 300 milligrams, caffeine anhydrous at 300 mgs, Zoom XR extended caffeine at 100 mgs, caffeine citrate, the upfront, at 100 mgs, cognatic at 100 mgs, and the alpha yohimbine at 2 milligrams. Now, the green apple flavor tasted just like liquid green apple. It had a hint, like a touch of high stim aftertaste, but overall, tasted like green apple juice. The beta tingles on this. About 5 to 10 minutes in, I felt the hot and itchy fuzziness around the cheeks, the mouth, but like really, really mild and dissipated within like 15 minutes, which I love talking about beta-alanine because you get those mainstream brands out there with the same dosage and you want to literally peel your cheeks off. But then you go to a brand that actually cares about what they're doing and they're mild and effective. Now, we all know what Dark Labs is about with their caffeine content and their pre-workouts. This one was a little bit different. So about 5 to 10 minutes in, that citrate hits you and you start to feel that chest burn a little bit. Now, over the next 20 to 25 minutes, it's a extremely smooth ramp up until you cap out. And that 300 milligrams of caffeine was really nice on my early morning workouts because it made me snap to it with the citrate, but then had enough to carry through a workout. And I felt strong using it. The focus on this, I felt it come in around 10 to 15 minutes. You can feel like that little sensation on the top of the head, but no head spins, no aggression, no wild head in the clouds, just a really clear, locked in mindset. But in the back of my head, something was telling me I feel strong. Now, you throw that in the mix with that strength from the energy, and it actually created like a really good, effective experience. So for example, Monday I'm doing chest and I'm bench pressing, and usually I cut myself short when I'm bench pressing because I'm down here bench pressing by myself. I don't have a spotter and I can't afford to drop the weights and wake up everybody in my house at 4 a.m. So typically where I get to the point where I would rack it, I'm locked out and I'm like, I feel like I can do another one. So I go for it. And with that energy, I bust out a couple more reps. I'm like, huh. And then as I kept working out through the week, I'm like, I can do more. And I did more. Really, really nice, effective, like back of the head, just telling you you're strong. And then you know what? The energy puts it to it. Now the blood flow pumps on this. With the sodium and the 8,000 milligrams of L-citrulline, you get really full, nice rounded pumps on this. Now, for instance, Monday I did chest. After I was done with my workout, I felt like I needed to ask my wife for one of her bras. Tuesday, I did back and I felt like I had ham hocks hanging off for lats. Now, Thursday, I did do a half serving of glycerol. My shoulders were pumped for hours afterwards. So I would say you could stack it if you wanted to. Honestly, you have zero reason to. Assess the tolerance. If you're a pump chaser, by all means, dabble with it a little bit, but stand alone, it's really, really good on its own. Post-workout crash, absolutely non-existent. I love when companies put in that extended caffeine release because I've used pre-workouts that are like a punch to the jaw and have nothing extended, and then you just fall on your face like an hour or two afterwards. With the Zoom XR in it, you're just kind of cruising for a couple hours after the workout, but that clear-headed mindset also lingers for a little bit as well. Crack Reloaded stays in my rotation. It's like that perfect bridge between like a mainstream brand from like Walmart, GNC, Vitamin Shop. It's like a step up from all of those, but not quite a wild, illicit, high stim pre-workout like some of the other Dark Labs. It just kind of check marks all the boxes that you want, but does it slightly better. It's just a really well-rounded heavy hitter do-all, which is why I call it the Heavy Hitter Handyman.